I've been waiting 3 years for opening morning of the Iowa firearm season, and this morning was far from a disappointment. We saw at least 30 deer, including one gorgeous 8-point that I waffled on for a little bit, but ultimately decided that morning number one or not, I'd shoot this deer in a heartbeat. Unfortunately, as you can see, this morning ended a little sooner than I anticipated because this fog rolled in front of a front and I can't see a dang thing. If this fog does indeed go away, it could be a really good afternoon. When it came to my expectations for this hunt, I didn't necessarily have a number with the deer. I didn't need to kill a 130 or a 140. I just knew I wanted to kill a very good deer that was an accurate representation, or hopefully a little bigger for the area.
In my opinion, he needs to take the first opportunity at a mature deer that hits at least the 140-inch mark.
I'm down to 5 minutes. It's almost dark. I had a glimpse of the deer I wanted to shoot. He was every bit as impressive as I thought he would be. And there's nothing. I can't find him. And as I'm about ready to give up on him for the day, I catch him 130 yards out feeding up another hillside. Bingo. There he is, ready. He's got his head up. That's him. So many deer out there, I can't tell what happened. Well, last night was kind of awesome, and it kind of sucked at the same time. Right after the shot, I felt like I had missed him. My gut told me I had missed him. When we pulled the camera up, we looked at the footage right away. I'm like, dang, we saw the puff right over the deer, and I thought I pulled that shot just a little bit too high, bounced it right over his back. Deer takes off.
And finally, I get a text from Luke, and he said, the 10 came out, and I missed. And there was a few explicatives onto that text as well. But he said, we reviewed the footage, it's a clean miss, I'm sorry.
And got another look at the film, and we really couldn't draw any conclusive evidence that I had missed. I mean, it was so ambiguous, it was hard to tell. So we did the logical thing. We went out there, and we looked to where that buck crossed the fence, figuring either when he preloaded to hop the fence or when he came down on the other side, if he was hit and he was bleeding, he was gonna leave blood. And sure enough, right before he hopped the fence, he left a little bit of blood. We sneaked in, followed the blood trail for another 20 feet, got on that blood, I looked to the left, and there was the belly of my buck. I couldn't have been more elated. I had no idea he had all this going on right here. Look at that, both brows are split. Both of them got kickers coming off the back with all kinds of other crap. Oh, he is so much bigger than I thought he was. I had no idea he was anywhere close to that. Yeah, you're from Iowa. That's a good deer. I'm from Minnesota. This deer is awesome. Dude! The emotions from the night before, the minutes of sleep I had just came flooding in, and I was so happy. The reputation I was building for shooting big whitetails did not disappoint me. I was so happy, and you can bet your hind end that I'm going to be putting my preference point in again this year, and I'm going to be back as soon as I can.